Today is Thursday and it's time for the Thursday trades. However, today I decided to start the Apex challenge. So I will show you the trades that I've taken there, and I think one more on my normal brokerage account. So maybe you've heard about the prop firms, like a lot of traders are talking about them. Um, and prop firms are allowing you to get the founded account. So, for example, if you don't have enough money to fund your account by yourself, you can pay a small fee to the prop firm, pass evaluation, and then you'll be funded. So I'm going with Apex and I am trying to go through the evaluation of $50,000. And yeah, this is my first day actually of trying to pass the Apex challenge. And let's see, what have I done today? So first, as always, let's look at the calendar, what happened today. So today in US, there was a news about initial job claims, and it went better than expected. So theoretically, dollar should be stronger. So let's look first at silver and two trades that I took on my normal brokerage account, my live account. And here we're having the uptrend line and downtrend. And we saw that there was a big pullback over the night and in the morning from silver with the uptrend. And when that trend line was crossed around 8, 9 p.m., I for the double confirmation and as well as a pullback to the green line. And then when the trade crossed the yellow line and the green line, so double confirmation, I took the short trade and I kept it up till the support resistance line here, the yellow line. Then it went actually a bit lower and then made another pullback. So I was able to create here that safety line if the trade would reverse. And on that candle at 10:05, I took a short trade. So in case I would be wrong, the fee would be very small if when the candle would go on the other side of the trend line, I would get out of it. And I took to profit. I didn't want it to wait until it will go lower or something like this. Just I took it in a bit higher than the low point of the latest price. And I was right with those two trades, and I gained around $7 from both of them. So as I was telling you at the beginning of the video, I decided to start my Apex challenge. Just because it's almost the end of the month and I never had got a brokerage account connected with the TradingView and never actually placed the trades with the bigger amounts of money. So I decided that anyway, if I will fail the account, it will be renewed to a new fresh account at the beginning of December. So I decided like let's have those 9, I think it's 9, not 10 days left as a try out how actually everything works and how everything is connected with the challenge. So let's go to the futures because here I took the trade on silver futures. And then because that trend line, the red line was crossed, so I decided to go long. And actually I entered slightly too late because somewhere here at the top, and it started to consolidate as we can see. At the beginning it just crossed with the wicks, the candles, so I didn't stop the trade. And then afterwards it went quite a bit down. And here my mistake is that I went on the mini futures, not micro. I went with 2 contracts, which was way too much. And the price very fast dropped to here. I was on minus 1,400. So as I was telling you, I'm not too familiar yet with bigger amounts of money. So that was kind of at this moment I was thinking, okay, if I will fail the account, it will be renewed in December. So that's okay. That's the challenge. And that's why I started already now to try this Apex challenge. and then it went back, and then I closed almost even. It was minus $200 around here. And that was fortunate because afterwards it went way lower. Also, it crossed that green line, so I should have closed the trade here already immediately when that line was crossed. However, I waited until the candle will close and what will happen, what will be the reaction on the second one. And here also the wick got out. At the same time, minus 1,400 freezed me totally. So I was like, okay, I'm blowing up my account. Not great. But I kept it and got out at the moment when I was almost even. I was like, okay, I'm happy with this loss. I can recover that account probably. And I got out of it. And next two trades were on Nasdaq, and here we can see that there is quite some weight on that downward trend line. And I unfortunately missed here the entrance because I was on silver, and that would be quite a nice one. Also around 130 here was another push for Nasdaq because of the initial job claims. But at the beginning, at the opening of the stock market, I saw that, like, in general, that is very long uptrend, not too many corrections, and it crossed that downward trend line without any proper pullback. So I created that horizontal trend line. Actually, that one should be then afterwards moved here. And another one steeper here. I think it was somewhere here. And literally at 2:30, I'm very, very rarely placing the trades when there's an opening of the stock market. However, that one was pretty obvious that if the price will start dropping down at the opening of the session, then it will be probably very likely going down. So actually, I took this trade on the Apex challenge. I was so sure about that. And the price first dropped down slightly to the bottom, but after opening, it went down. And then it recovered up. And then it pushed down. And actually, I opened the position like slightly lower here when the stock market opened. When I just saw that red move going down, I opened it as a short. And then I closed it when it touched the second upward trend line, as I was happy with the results here. Also, I thought I will go with one contract. Obviously, I should calculate it better, the risks, because those amounts of money here and how fast it was going, it was around $300-400. So I was already happy with the result. I should base my contracts on the 1-2% of risk that I can take on this account, instead of like putting just like a smaller amount of contract. It should be calculated properly. And then afterwards, the price go very much down. It recovered slightly, and then it pushed even lower, almost to that trend line here. And as it was close here and it started to recover, I saw this another opportunity, and let's change this to red. Here, as the price dropped, there was a pullback, the price dropped again, and it crossed and it closed with the candle on the other side of that trend line. So I took a trade immediately after the new candle opened and closed slightly higher, actually almost at the top somewhere here. Now I'm looking actually at this candle because it might in a second actually close this trend line. And as there are like 2 pullbacks already, then maybe it's time for pushback. I will also incorporate the swing. This is something that I like to add to the trades. So if the price will cross here the trend line, I will take my profit just below 0.5 of the drop. And in the meantime, waiting to see what this candle will do, I'll just show you here my account. So I started this Apex challenge with 50,000. I'm currently $471 and plus, which is great in one day. I need to trade at least, I think, 8 days to pass the evaluation. So I need to put in 8 different days the trades, and my account balance needs to be 52,600 to pass the evaluation. There's also something which is called trailing drawdown, which means that at any time my account cannot drop below 2,500 from the highest point where I was with the account. Doesn't mean that from my account balance I'm decreasing from that amount 2,500. It means that, like, from the highest point I was ever on the trade. And actually, as you can see, I took the trade here, like immediately when the price closed. Again, I said that I will wait until 0.5, but I went a bit, again, on one contract on mini, not micro. So I took profit of 300 at the top because the price didn't want it to go further than this line, and it started to go down here. So as we see, like, it's here a bit struggling. And that is why I was talking about trailing drawdown, because if, for example, the price would go up and then down, and I would take the profit which is lower, then it means that I would need to calculate the drawdown from 2,500 from the top when I didn't realize the profit. So it's not from my profit, but it's from every highest moment that I could have taken the profit, and I haven't. So that's important. That's why when I started to see that there might be a drawdown here, I didn't want it to add the drawdown here to my balance account. So I just closed the trade. Anyway, I'm going pretty good, as I wasn't expecting that. It's like already $813 in one day, and I'm having 8 days that I need to put the trades on. So next trades probably I will take it more easy with a smaller contract, as it seems like I might be able to actually pass this challenge. So let's see what will happen tomorrow, and hopefully there will be new opportunities to take good trades. So thanks and see ya! Friday trades. So today we didn't had any important news. However, there were quite some news between 2:45 and 3 p.m. In US, and also they will happen at 6 p.m. And 8:30 p.m. But they're not too important, so I wasn't paying too much attention. There was a bit of a jump at 2:45, but it was quite small, especially for silver. And let's look what I done the Apex account. So that's a good balance because I'm on a plus. I got since yesterday, I think, around $1,000, so that's great. I took almost all of the trades on silver. As you can see, I might have over traded. But let's look closer what I've done. So let's look first on Nasdaq. On Nasdaq, I've done one trade today only, and it was break even. I took a trade after breaking that downtrend line. After the price broke it, I took a trade, and actually afterwards it was going down, and on the second candle was also going down quite much, and I closed it on the break even. Also, I should not have probably took this trade because, again, it was at 230, so literally at the opening of the stock market. However, it was promising that it will break further. Here exactly was the try of breaking through that candle, but the news got out at 2:45 today. So it was a faked breakout and then another tryout, and then the price went way lower to the other resistant upper trend line here and bounced back again. So today's market was bouncing on Nasdaq from downtrend line to the upper trend line. So here we're having my favorite silver, and as you can see, there are quite some lines here, but I will try to draw them with you as we're going. So at the beginning in the morning, we had got this condition that we had got a downtrend red line, which was crossed in the morning by the price, and the uptrend green line. I didn't took a trade here because the price already made quite a big move, so I was waiting for a change of the position to a downtrend for a short position, and we can see that the price went very fast up, and then it was trying to break that highest local top once, and then second time, but even didn't get to the same price, and then it started to reverse. So at the moment when the price started to reverse, I was waiting until like 1 or 2 candles, and then I took a short position. Sorry that there is so much text here. Unfortunately, either I'm having the arrows where I took the trades or not, nothing at all. So I took the trade somewhere here, and then I closed it very fast around the support line. It is important to take just a piece of trade, obviously as longer the better. However, because I'm doing the Apex challenge, there is the trailing drawdown, which if the price would change the position, I would start to being on a downward threshold. So for the Apex itself, I want to just gain money and take every single profit that I'm doing at the moment. So here I just took a small profit here, and then the price went quite a bit down. And then afterwards we could draw a second downward trend line. This one, this already got crossed, so we finalized our trade, so we can move that one. And that one we're not using anymore. And here we have got the bottom. I know that it's very steep here. However, the price done quite a move, so I was waiting for this another pullback from that downtrend. So whenever the price opened on the other side, I took a trade, and again I took a small position here. I had got my safety line here, so I could have also kept it for a longer time. Then again, like afterwards, the price went here. We crossed through this trend line here on that candle, and then there was a small pullback, so I took a trade again, just to get to that, just to get to another support resistant line. So I took that small trade, and then afterwards I started to put a sell position around this area. So obviously afterwards, if that would be the account founded by myself, probably I might have taken the trade longer and not just like grabbing the profits. So I would wait probably for that first pullback and then create that green upward trend line, which is a bit steeper. And then I would not get out on those 2 first wicks. I will try to keep it. I'm trying, as we're on the 5-minute time frame, I'm not getting out of the trade immediately when the price will drop, but I'm looking what the price will do and close the candle, and I'm seeing what the next candle is doing. So here probably I would stay and got out somewhere here. So that would be quite a long trade. When I was saying that, actually I was expecting that, and I was like, I should have kept it longer. But at the same time, as I told you, like I'm first time ever trading on bigger amounts, so it was like, oh, it's like 300 and plus. Okay, I can close the trade already. So the dollar amount is quite powerful, to be honest. So here we can delete that line now, and we're having here a selling position. So let's adjust the lines, and here that actually I would have closed it here and reverse the position to the sell. So here I have actually taken the short position. However, the trend started to go up higher, but I kept it. And we can see again that the candle closed on the other side of the trend line. However, I didn't close it because I was waiting what will do the next candle. And the next candle went down, and then I closed with a small profit around here. Then I took a break. And let's delete the unnecessary lines. The first thing what is happening, the first trade which is happening will be the stop now, and then we're having here as a buy position. Trend line is red. Here again, we're seeing like a big pullback, big rejection from that area. And I was expecting a pullback. To be honest, I was expecting that the price will get to the other side of the trend lines. However, when the price broke through that line, I took a long position, as we have one almost second, the third touch point, and this was the fourth touch point which was crossed. So I took a small trade here, and then here we can see that actually the price started to consolidate. Again, here I took a short trade as the price started to break through that consolidation, and I didn't take a loss. I took a break even. And then afterwards, we're having that line is being adjusted to the new top. And here the trend line was broke again. There were two tryouts to take to get further down, but there were two tryouts to go more down with a long wicks. However, the price didn't manage to go down, so I was more confident here to take a longer trade. And again, I just was keeping the profit as much as possible here. So I took a trade. I was going on a loss, and I was like, okay, but I'm pretty sure that the price will go to break even, and I closed the trade on break even. The next one, and yeah, then the next two actually. We don't have any more this line. So here I took the sell position as the price broke through the green uptrend. And then I was waiting until the price will hit the yellow line, the support and resistance. However, the price started to go backwards, and I wanted to just grab a profit. As still I was expecting that the price might have got to the opposite downward trend line. And afterwards, I took another trade when I saw that the price was breaking here, a short one, and kept it up almost till the bottom here. So 31,200, 31.24, and yeah, as you can see, I closed it at that position. So with those couple of trades, quite some actually, so with those 10 trades, I got another 1,000 on my Apex account. So I'm only 1,000 away from actually finishing the challenge, which means that it wasn't so hard actually to pass it. And to be honest, I took maybe one loss here, and it wasn't even so big. Mainly I was trying to break even or finish on a small take profit. So that's pretty good. Though I'm only 1,000 away from finishing the challenge, I still need to do 8 days of trading. So this is just my second day of trading. So even if I will pass it on Monday, I will still need to trade for another 8 days. So let's see what will happen in the next days. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this week. Sorry, it was a bit too long, a bit of too much of me talking, but see you soon. Bye!